Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parsha Shoftim 5780. Be'ezras Hashem, this will be starting our 11th year of short Vorts. This short Vort this week will also include on the video a previously unseen on YouTube short Vort from 5770 on Shoftim. And after that, we'll have this week's short Vort.
Shoftim v'shotrim titain lecha b'shorecha. You shall put judges and officers into your gates. So Rashi says that you should put the judges and the officers into b'chol sharecha, in all your gates, is b'chol irecha, in all your cities, and in all your tribes. So the Ramban, Nachmanides, asks, if you're putting it into every single city, of course it's in every single tribe. So what is it saying? So the Ksav Sefer was the son of the Chasam Sefer. So he writes in his Sefer that Moshe Rabbeinu had two roles. One was to judge the people, bein adam lachavero, when they had different disputes, and also to be a judge in terms of bein adam lamakom, to teach, and by teaching them Torah, to bring them in the right derech, to go in the right way. So that also applies to the Batei Dinim, that there's two different types. There's the one for Mishpatim, for disputes between man and man, and also there's one that there's Mashgiach on the people, that supervise the people to keep them in the proper derech, to keep them on the proper way. So that's what it's talking about. There's two different judges to be set. So there's one that you can set in all the Shpatim, you put in a central location. That's the one for the Mishpatim, because if there's disputants, they're going to go to the Beis Din. The Beis Din doesn't have to come after them. So therefore, you can put that in B'chol Shvetecha. But the ones that you have to put local Beis Dins to be supervising, like community policing, so that's B'chol Irecha, in every city. So that's when Pasuk says, Shoftim v'shotrim titan b'chol sharecha, in all your cities and in all your tribes. So that's the ones for the religious aspects between God and between man and God. So that's B'chol Irecha, and the ones that is for monetary and bein adam lachavero, between man and man, that's the ones that are only needed to be more centrally located and just for Shvatecha. Have a wonderful week.
In this week's Parsha in Shoftim, in Perek Tes Zayin, Pasuk Chaf Aleph, it says, Lo sita lecha ashera, you should not plant an ashera tree, kol eitz, or any tree, eitz al Mizbeach Hashem Elokecha, by the altar of Hashem your God. Why is it that it is forbidden to plant trees near the Mizbeach, near the altar? Also, Chazal says that Hamamid Dayan She'ino Hagun, if someone hires a judge that doesn't act properly, Kilu Ma'amid Ashera Eitzel Mizbeach, it is as if he planted a tree by the Mizbeach, which we just said is forbidden. What is the connection between a false judge and planting a tree by the Mizbeach? So this week's short Vort is adapted from the Meshech's Chachmah, Rav Meir Simcha MiDvinsk, who lived during 1843 to 1926. It was introduced to me via the Rabbi Rosner's All Daf Erechin Daf Gimel commentary for the Daf Yomi, and he helped clarify it, and I looked at it up also in the original. And Meir Simcha says, that explains that Korbanos, what is the reason for them is, it's not for HaKadosh Baruch Hu's benefits. He doesn't get anything by our offerings. It's for us to grow, it's for us to change. Hashem is immutable. Hashem is not affected by anything that we can offer. And that is a reason why the Mizbeach is made out of stone and not wood, because stone is like Hashem in one respect, that it doesn't change. If man comes and waters a stone, it doesn't grow, it doesn't change. If someone plants a tree and man brings water, then it's going to grow because of the actions of man. Therefore, symbolically, we have near the altar, we don't have trees that can be man impacted, but we only have stone. And this leads us into why it is that the connection between having a judge and planting an Asherah tree near the altar. And that is because a judge is also called Elohim, which is a name of God. You don't have to change it to Elohim when you're talking about a regular judge, like you would if you're just saying out of context Hashem's name as Elohim. And the reason it's called Elohim for a judge is because they're doing judgment, they're doing din, just like Hashem is doing it, and like Hashem, they're supposed to be unimpacted by the people in front of them. The litigants, the defendants, whoever it is, should not be able to influence a judge. They should be unbiased and unaffected by anything that happens. But here we're talking about a case, if the people appoint a judge who is accepting bribes, therefore he's being changed by people, then he's not acting and learning the lesson of the Asherah tree by the Mizbeach, that you're not supposed to make it there, you're supposed to be immutable. And therefore the point of the connection is that the people and the judge failed to learn the lesson, they failed to act in an unbiased way, and therefore their sin is like the sin of planting a tree by the Mizbeach. May we be zocheh to be blessed with tzadkeinu b'mishpat, especially as we start Elul now and we're coming close to Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. May we be found righteous in judgment. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbat.